We recently have a big argument.
Yeah.
Because the issue we have with the truck that brought us the sand.
So we want to talk a little bit about the differences between our cultures and how it influences our relationship. We're Josiah and Laura, and we exchanged traditional comforts for a life filled with adventure, peace, and freedom when we moved into our van Paz in June of 2021.
Join us as we explore alternative ways of living outside the system.
So one of the first obstacles that have come up with the little cob house is getting the materials to the actual house. Most of the materials we've found have been on the property, but a few things, including the sand that we tried to have delivered today, are having a tough time getting to where we need them to be. So they sent a couple guys with a jack to try to get this camioneta unstuck. I hired this company, and he got stuck before he got to the property, maybe like 400 yards out from where the house is, and he wanted to drop all the sand there because he was stuck and he said it was too heavy, but I was very clear that I wasn't going to pay him until the sand got to the property because that's what we agreed to.
I wasn't there when all that happened, and when I got there, you were talking with a tone of voice that I don't like. I have to be honest, in that moment I got upset because one of our biggest differences is that you are very direct, but I'm a little bit friendlier.
There's so many differences. Like another example, I'm much more independent.
Yeah.
I come from a culture that values independence.
Your culture is more individualistic. Here, our family is first, so we are
Like,
very close to our
it's
family.
a collective, like the community. You
Yeah.
guys value the community
It's our
in
tribe.
a way. Exactly, and you guys depend on each other in that way. And I mean, personal space is another example. Like for me, I've lived alone for many years. I'm used to like having my own space. You grew up and lived many years in a house with like 10 people, and so you're used to like not having a lot of space and privacy. For me, when I don't have my privacy, I go a little crazy.
Well, Colombians are friendlier, like we are more confianzudos in español. When I traveled to the States, some people misunderstood my behavior because they thought I was
Your
flirting.
kindness, they thought was actually like something more. All right, we're going on a little adventure to go pick up some food.
Upload a video.
Yeah, do some editing. We're gonna go into town for the day, which means we won't be working on the house much, but we gotta get some errands done. We're talking two different languages. We almost exclusively talk in Spanish to each other.
But your Spanish is from Argentina.
Yeah.
And Argentinians are very different from Colombians.
Yeah, so it's not just the language, it's the difference in culture between the Spanish that I speak and the Spanish that you speak. So many of our fights are like, I misinterpret something, discussions. So many of our differences of opinion, we'll fight for 2 hours and then I'll be like, wait, what did you say? And it's because I understood a different word. Or she thought I was upset about something because of the way I said something, where I'm like, I wasn't upset at all. There's obviously an additional layer of difficulty when we're speaking between one of two languages that isn't our native language.
We are outside the town, so we need to walk 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'll pick up some groceries, go to a coffee shop, taking the day off from building, well deserved.
Even in the same culture, people have differences.
Yeah.
A lot, because maybe the background is totally different.
Yeah, different family, different religion, maybe different experiences.
Now imagine coming from different cultures and speaking different languages is not easy, especially when we are working together, building the house. In spite of all those cultural differences, I can see the beautiful human you are. If you have a partner from another culture, you really want a good relationship, you need to have good conversations. in spite of all these differences that maybe sometimes take us apart, I can empathize why he's acting like that or why he has that behavior. And I think it's beautiful that we continue deciding to be together, because in this society right now, everything is disposable, even relationships. But if you really want to have a good relationship, you need to make an effort.
Yeah, and I think that effort is tougher when you come from two different cultures, but I think that the payoff, the potential benefit is more than it otherwise would be, because our experiences are so different. I learned so many things about you because of the culture you came from, and I think you could say the same thing about me.
Yeah, I think that in our relationship, we're constantly growing, because it would be easier to have a partner just like the same and stay in that comfort zone.
Yeah.
But in this relationship, we're definitely not in our comfort zone.
All right, so it's been a day of waiting for the sand. We were digging in the rain. Finally got them to bring a tractor to push. It looks like it's here.
If there is something that I want to take away, is that if you can connect with other humans, no matter what culture they have, no matter the race, no matter anything, just empathize.
And when we recognize each other's cultures, it's easier not to get offended or feel attacked.
Yeah.
Because you understand that their intention maybe isn't what your intention would be from your culture.
It has been an interesting process, building the house.
And the sand ended up getting much closer.
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our channel.